Dieter Hoyle likes having a dependable partner. His Labrador artist, for instance, knows just what his master wants when the two go hunting. Their ability to work well together has helped them collect a lot of trophies.
Up there you see the horns of some of our chamois. The ones on the left were from a very strong chamois buck.
Hunting has strengthened Dieter Hoyle's ties to nature and to the Rhein-Sieg district he calls home. As a politician, he's also always on the lookout for dependable partners for his party, the Conservative Christian Democrats. That he's found such a partner in the Greens has surprised some of his colleagues.
It helped that I had 4 or 5 years to observe how the CDU worked with our previous partners, the Free Democrats. I've been able to drop the reservations that I used to have about the Greens. The result is a level of cooperation that we've been able to build on.
The CDU and the Greens can get along well, even at a personal level. After 10 years of deepening cooperation, the two parties formed a coalition 4 months ago. No major conflicts so far. The head of the local Greens also serves in the North Rhine-Westphalia state parliament. Ties there are not as good.
I'm a lot more skeptical about the CDU at the regional level, especially on education and energy policy. That's something where we've been able to make a difference, but we have little in common with the CDU at regional level. They still want nuclear energy, and they want to build coal-fired power plants that will run for 50 years.
The current CDU-FDP coalition would like to continue that course, but it's not clear the government, headed by State Premier Jürgen Rüttgers, will win a majority in May's election. If voters make a CDU-Green coalition possible, both parties will face some tough decisions.
The Greens can put some of their issues aside and make temporary compromises, as they've done in Hamburg. But the CDU would also have to make compromises. They often have a lot of reservations about the Greens. That will only change if they accept it's the only way to get elected.
Chancellor Angela Merkel and Renate Künast, the co-leader of the Greens parliamentary party, already get along on a personal level. The Greens say they're open to suggestions from any quarter, but the Social Democrats remain their preferred partner. The Greens aren't sure they're ready to share power with the CDU.
We don't rule out a coalition with the Conservatives. But if you look at them right now with the debate about nuclear energy or how funds are being drained from local governments, to name 2 examples, I get the impression that the CDU is moving farther away from us.
Such an alliance wouldn't make sense politically, especially in North Rhine-Westphalia, because it would look pretty odd if after successfully running the state with the FDP for 5 years, we would decide to pursue a completely different alliance.
Politicians are wary of sudden course changes, but political scientists say a variety of alliances are possible.
The parties have become more flexible, voters are more willing to shift their votes, and the ideological barriers between parties have become smaller.
A Conservative-Green coalition at national level still seems far away. Voters have mixed feelings about the prospect.
The Greens would be a much better partner for Frau Merkel. They're much more reliable.
I think the parties should stay with their roots and only go into coalitions with parties they have something in common with ideologically.
I don't see any common ground except maybe on energy issues. It's an illusion to hope such a coalition could work.
A few years ago, that's what most people in the Rhein-Sieg district believed. But Dieter Hoyle was willing to try something new.
When you think back 10 years, the issues that divided us were much deeper than they are today. Today, we can talk openly about the possibilities. So I think cooperation at regional or national level is entirely conceivable.
What works at the local level doesn't have to work in the State House or the German Parliament. But in Dieter Hoyle's district, politicians have